Hey guys, welcome back to an Cream Form video. In today's video, we're talking about how T-Mobile CFO says FWA or fixed wireless, what's that, internet, I believe, churn is coming down. So basically, it's saying that a lot of people are sticking with T-Mobile's home internet, and a lot of people are not canceling it because it is a good product. Like I said, I have two of my family members that actually use T-Mobile's home internet, and I'll tell you what I think about it in the end of this video. So let's go ahead and take a look. But it says T-Mobile is very, very happy about how fast consumers are gravitating to its internet service using fixed wireless access. I do give this to T-Mobile. They're one of the first carriers that actually, are innovating, I think, in the cell phone industry. So shout out to T-Mobile. They definitely deserve this. They're definitely one of the top ones. And then, of course, everybody else copied them or followed, should I say. Verizon, AT&T, and US Cellular if you're in those markets. So it says, according to T-Mobile CFO Peter Osvaldik, it says our churn has gone down sequentially every quarter, so consumers are telling you there's a space for this product. He said a Bank of America investor event on Tuesday. So he said that at a Bank of America investor event. So I guess they're saying, hey, there's a lot more room for us to expand. A lot more people are gravitating towards the T-Mobile home internet, and it seems to be doing really good, and consumers are basically sticking with it and not returning it, which is a good sign that it works. So says that's not unusual. He suggested nothing that is similar to the postpaid phone businesses where churn is high at the beginning and then tapers off. He didn't say how much churn he has come down for FWA. So it says, for each of the past several quarters, T-Mobile has added more than 500,000 high-speed internet customers, ranging from 560,000 in quarter 2 of 2022 to 523,000 in quarter 1 of 2023. So it's definitely, it's a big range. Definitely went down in quarter 1 of 2023, but still it's, 500,000 subscribers or more. There's no reason to believe they're going to change anytime soon. And of course, guys, you have to, that sounds dandy, but you have to realize that with more people getting on the network, it's going to bog down. So I know T-Mobile's buying more spectrum and buying, getting more towers and stuff. But if they just stop improving their network, eventually it's going to cause a gridlock of just traffic, and it's going to your speeds, even though right now they're 200-300, down 50 up or 100 up or whatever it is. It could later cause more issues with them having that many subscribers. So like I said, T-Mobile probably has spent a lot of money on their network, and they sure show that. Like I said, they're in third place, they're trying to be second place, and with this many subscribers in their home internet, it could definitely happen. So that at the end of the first quarter of 2023, T-Mobile has 3.2 million FWA customers. Its target is to serve 7 million to 8 million FWA customers by the end of 2025. That's a lot of customers, guys. Now, I believe they have 100 plus million subscribers. I'm not too sure about that, but they definitely have a lot of subscribers. So to get 7 to 8 million people on their fixed home internet is a lot. So one of the main forms of competition in this category is cable, of course. And Osvaldik said cable companies love the advertised speeds that aren't reliable. That is true, guys. I have AT&T fiber in my house. I'm supposed to get 1 gig down. I've never seen that. Max I've seen is 400 or 500. But like I said, I've never seen 1 gig down. And of course, it's wireless. It's not directly connected, blah, blah, blah. But, I'm paying for something I'm not getting. And times of congestion or just some weird times of the day, it slows. Like this morning, trickled. I mean, it was going, God, I think my cell phone's going faster. But, it's there and it works. So it says one of the main forms of, like I said, based on third-party reports, actual cable speeds in the US are about 200 megabits per second, which is roughly what T-Mobile offers, and that's been increasingly every quarter, he said. And that is true. Like I said, I'll tell you, like I said, my mother has it. We just signed her up for this. She started like Spectrum and stuff like that. And of course, my mother-in-law, which I've been telling you guys, still has it going on about a year or two, maybe a year and a half of her having it. And of course, my brother-in-law games heavily, they have TVs going and everything, and yeah, you're getting about 200 to 300 megabits per second down and about like 50 up or something like that. So it's very good. Now, of course, this is going to be based on the coverage area and how good service is in your area. So it says about 2.5 million more households will have availability for FWA when the FCC's auction authority is restored and T-Mobile is able to flip the switch for the 2.5 gigahertz Swiss cheese license it won in the 2022 2.5 gigahertz auction. T-Mobile has been waiting for these licenses to be allocated, and it's mostly at the mercy of Congress. So, Congress is the one that's kind of, keeping them back, and they need to do something about that. So, says that VA contract. So, T-Mobile's FWA was one factor in winning the contract with the U.S. Department of Veteran Affairs. So, wow, the VA. Which it announced in April during its appearance at the BOA event earlier in the day. AT&T CFO Pascal Desroches described it as a government contract that AT&T decided to walk away from. Wow, suggesting there was something uneconomical about it. Wow, so to me, it's basically saying like, hey, T-Mobile walked away from that contract. It probably would have been a really good contract, but maybe they didn't have the means or the resources or technology for it, versus T-Mobile's like, yeah, let's go. It says Oswalski said he couldn't speak on how AT&T models its economics, but it's maybe easier to walk away when you actually don't win the business and you're forced to walk away. Wow. He also said the VA went through an extensive RFP process that looked at the numbers of factors, and the most important was the network, which includes things like indoor coverage and other connected solutions. T-Mobile came out on top, he said. The incumbent came in third. The VA contract amounts to about 50,000 government/enterprise net adds for T-Mobile. Wow. That will come over the course of several quarters, with about 20,000 affecting the quarter 2 numbers. It's not just about phone, it's on the back of the quality of what this network can provide, that we're able to win in spaces like enterprise and government that historically has been single digit shares for us. Wow. So they're really, T-Mobile's very smart, dude. They're getting contracts with the government, which is good. That can lead to steady income for them and them having more net adds to their subscriber base. So that's a big thing. And they're saying, their network could definitely handle it, which is great. So he also said what T-Mobile's CEO Mike Sievert said a couple weeks ago about quarter 2 2023 postpaid phone net adds begin at or above last year's quarter 2. And then the last thing, it says the non-talks with Amazon. Of course, there's big talks with Amazon. So it says similar to AT&T's disclosures earlier in the day, Oswalski squashed any ideas around talks with Amazon about including wireless service with Prime through an MVNO deal. Amazon typically doesn't comment on anything, so its comment denying any kind of deal says something. He just suggests, in addition to all three carriers denying such talks. He declined to comment about what Dish Network might do with Amazon, but added that T-Mobile's MVNO arrangement with Dish doesn't allow for a resale on its network to a different brand like that. So they're basically saying, Dish was supposed to sell service, through Amazon, but of course their agreement with T-Mobile does not let that, so that can't happen. So big things. But overall, let me tell you what I think. I think it's very good, guys. I've actually, I don't work for T-Mobile, but I've suggested home internet through T-Mobile through my family and friends. And like I said, even a friend living in an RV was able to get it, and he couldn't get, of course, home internet since he's in RV. But with this being fixed and wireless and everything, it definitely works, and he's super happy, and it's reliable. So definitely works. It's reliable, it's fast, and we have no issues going a year plus with it. Every time I go to my mother-in-law's house, I use it, my phone connects to it, and no issues. We have plenty of devices. It's a big household, so plenty of devices connect to it, and nothing seems to stop it. So shout out to T-Mobile for doing something like this. They're amazing, and if you're in a good coverage 5G area with T-Mobile, it might be something to look into. So thank you for watching, guys. Please comment and subscribe if you want to support the channel so I can bring more videos like this. Please check out the description below, different ways to support the channel, help it grow. So thank you guys and have a nice day.